let's talk about the Wolves for a second. T-Wolves they're 8 in the West right now, 500. Like direct is a pretty 500. I think 32 and 32.
They're right there. I think they're 32. Yeah, we won the other night at the Clippers, and my hair was blonde 2 weeks ago. Now it's changed because they went on a 3-game losing streak. My beloved Timberwolves. We win at Dallas against Kyrie and Luka. We play some great D. One of our better games of the year. We come home and lose to the Wizards. We're up 20, and then we lose to Charlotte at home. Then we go to Golden State. We're up 12 in the fourth. Nobody's playing except for Klay Thompson for the Warriors. We lose 3 in a row, and I basically exhale and say, I don't know if we're even going to make the play-in. Then an inspirational win against the Clips. I'm going to the game tomorrow at the Lakers. We're good, but we're inconsistent. We're streaky.
Very streaky. And what do you credit, though? Because again, I mean, Jaden McDaniels is awesome. Like,
how do you know Jaden McDaniels?
He will lock you up.
How do you know him?
He will lock Montana State, Craig Kilborn up, and stop that Pistol Pete talk real quick. Like, to watch him, amazing. Now, why with players like Jaden or Rudy Gobert or Anthony Edwards, how are you losing these games to these teams they shouldn't even be? Like, the Hornets are terrible.
Yeah. Well, LaMelo played well that game, but our offense sometimes shuts down. They're double teaming Ant. You can take out a good player by trapping him. They double team Ant, and then our offense shuts down. We do have a player who's been out for, I think, 40 games. His name is Karl Anthony Towns.
Mm-hmm. He's pretty good.
Maybe you've heard of him.
We've heard of him.
But once we traded D'Lo, which was, I supported that, we lose a secondary scorer until Cat gets back. So sometimes the points are hard to come by in the fourth quarter. I hope that answers your question.
It does, and in a very articulate way.
Thank you.
Way into the weeds where even moderate basketball fans
I don't believe you know.
will
How do
lost.
you know Jaden McDaniels? He's a stud. He should be.
What do you mean? How do I know him?
He's the national media doesn't follow the Timberwolves like I do, and he is a gifted, like a Scottie Pippen type defender.
I agree. That's why I like him. I like players that play with grit. I like players that will actually play defense because it's rare now, and also have league pass. So when I'm working on the next day, shows, I watch whatever game's on. Would you relive this Viking season again?
Great question. I can't. Oh, I'm not allowed to say great question all the time.
You are. Especially do that.
No.
Yeah.
Interesting question, Bobby. Bobby Bones. I think a lot of your popularity, besides being a nice guy and a gifted broadcaster, is your name and your eyeglasses. I think, you know what I'm saying? Bobby Bones is fun to say.
That hurts a little, but I'll take it.
The eyeglasses are, and you have more than we've talked about this. You have over 20. I have 10. You have over 20 eyeglasses.
I can't see, though. Like your glasses, they make you look very distinguished. It's the whole, it's the version of you now, right? You're Lord Kilby, but why? What are your eyes bad?
I've been wearing glasses since I was in 4th grade.
But why these glasses now and not contacts? Like probably.
I don't like wearing contacts. I want my eyes to breathe.
Yeah, never thought.
Back to the Vikings. Great regular season. We overachieved. Our defense was always suspect. The defense didn't improve. The national media likes to say they're frauds because of the record. That's inflammatory, and that is childish to use the word fraud. We were just winning games on our schedule. Miraculously, we have the best receiver in football. I like Dalvin Cook. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's a running back. He's very good. Kirk is solid. But our defense is rough, and we just hired Brian Flores, so I'm excited to see what he does.
Did you start to believe at any point near the postseason that this could be a team that would make a real run?
No, I did not. In fact, no. This is maybe this is too negative. We should not have lost at home in the playoffs to the Giants. You don't lose playoff games at home. But by losing that game, we avoided a shellacking at the San Francisco 49ers. I thought the Niners were unbelievable. They didn't have that quarterback issue in the game against Philly. It would have been maybe a different story, even though Philly is very good. But I was fearful of the Niners, so we avoided playing the Niners.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.